So it's been almost a year since we started FPV, so I thought it'd be a good time to take a look back on how far we've come, or how little we've come. When I first started, I literally knew nothing about FPV or how to get into it. After months of research, I had my friend help me build my first drone. And on top of that, I had to spend hours and hours in a flight simulator before I can even fly in real life. Beneath the stars. My first flight was absolutely terrifying. I had no idea what was going on. Fast forward many crashes, with all of them being my fault. If it was me turning off my drone mid-flight, running out of battery mid-flight, hitting trees, the ground, or maybe even going too far away and running out of range, these were all pilot error. It was my inexperience that led to all these crashes, and some were catastrophic. For example, my friend Brian did a power loop and he accidentally crash landed on top of a tree. We actually spent a couple weeks trying to get it back, but that's for another video. The drone's actually still there if anyone wants to go get it. Oh, another time is we were wakeboarding behind a boat and we randomly had a catastrophic malfunction with the drone. And as you can see, we were not able to save it. So if I had to sum up FPV, I would say it's full of mistakes. And I only say that because there's so many things that can go wrong, with a high majority of them being your fault. Even though some of them are kind of out of your control, it's the fact that there's so many things to juggle and only one of those things has to go wrong for there to be a crash. But on a positive note, that feeling you get when you're going 100 miles an hour over the top of the trees during golden hour, live, right there in front of your eyes. That thrilling excitement you get when you disarm your drone, take off your goggles, and you're back in the real world, that moment is worth all the struggle and mistakes that I just listed. This is FPV. Like the walls on fire, let them burn. We've got a lot to say, but we don't need words. Like the walls on fire. As I was learning, I watched my content creator friends get these amazing shots with their DJI drones as I built my FPV army. Between my friends and I, we had like 6 drones all put together, and it didn't even cost more than one DJI. Although they're very different, you can't expect like the same type of shots you would get with a DJI versus FPV, but I think that's what makes it so special. So you might ask, where did I learn everything? And I learned mostly from YouTube and online forums, but my best lessons were probably from my real world mistakes. But I wanted to learn. I wanted to get good. I didn't want to be the best. I just wanted to be good. FPV is all about risk versus reward. The speeds are faster, and the stakes are higher, and it all comes down to you as the pilot to perform and fly. Not to mention the video feed that you're watching is like 480p, it's grainy, the signal cuts in and out. Does that sound fun? Well, this is FPV. So if you break it, you have to fix it. And just because you fixed it doesn't mean it's actually gonna work, because this is how this sport works. So you might ask, was it worth it? And I would say it kind of depends on the person. I feel like I'm a very optimistic and passionate type of guy. So if you're willing to face hours and hours of problem solving just to be able to fly for 2 minutes and 30 seconds in a flight you might not get your drone back from, you're cool with that, this is a hobby for you. I love everything FPV has done for me. If it's the memories I have with my friends, or the random strangers that are also into this hobby, or the people online that have helped me with my electrical malfunctions, it is what makes this type of aerial photography so unique. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my year recap with FPV, and I really hope I didn't discourage you too much from getting into this hobby. These were all just random clips I had on my hard drive. So thanks again for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. If you like this video, let me know in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.